Okay, this video is about the perimeter of a circle. You'll need to know some words that are connected with the circle first of all. So the most important words in a circle are the diameter, which is this line that goes straight across the circle and goes through the center. And we're going to talk a lot about it today. And this line called the radius, which just goes from the center to the edge. We are going to use the diameter to work out the perimeter of a circle. So remember, perimeter we've been doing is the distance around any shape. Now for a circle, you can see that it's a curved line, so you can't just add up the sides. I have a different way to find the perimeter of a circle. And we also have a special name for the perimeter of a circle. That word is the circumference. So I want you to look at this little thing on the screen. Okay. The circumference of a circle is the distance around the edge. So it's the perimeter. If you rolled a wheel along the ground, it would be the distance travelled for one full turn. So that would be the circumference, the perimeter. So there's the wheel, rolls around, and you can see there's a dot where it started and the dot has come back to there. So that line is the circumference of the wheel. It is the perimeter of that circle. If we can work out how long that line is, then we can work out the perimeter. So how do we do that? Well, this line, the diameter, will help us do that. There is a special connection between the diameter and the circumference. And that is really what you're going to be doing today as a little activity, just to find out what that connection is. And you should find that for any circle, the circumference, the perimeter, is about 3 times this line, 3 times the diameter. Roughly, now just roughly, 3 diameters fit into the circumference. So I want you to watch this now. It's going to roll around again. So remember that black line is how far it is around the circle, the circumference of the circle. And then I'm going to match up diameters. So you can see that 3 of these diameters fit across the line. Now there's a little bit more, which is why we say roughly 3, okay? So what we are going to do today is we're going to do a little activity to kind of prove to yourself that this actually works. So today you are going to look for 3 circles at home. Now the circles I find were like this little tin, another tin, and just this is like a lid, okay? So you're going to draw around them on a page and you're going to draw in the diameter. You're going to measure the circumference with some string. You're going to measure the diameter with a ruler. And then you're going to fill in this table here. Okay? I have put this all on a little worksheet, so don't worry too much about every little bit. So I took this circle and I just drew around it on the page, okay? Then I drew in diameter. Now I drew a couple of diameters, it's okay. Just to show you again, you can see the diameter when you measure it is 5.5. Have I written 5? Maybe it should be 5.4. No, it is 5.5. Then what I did was I took my tin again. I couldn't find any string, but I used this little lead of mine. And I wrapped it around. It's hard to do with one hand. I wrapped it around the circle. And then I measured how long that piece of the lead was that I used. Okay, so I worked out roughly the circumference was 19. Oh, should have written 19. So then I took the calculator and it's going to change this answer. 19 divided by 5.5. Just divide the 2 numbers. And you can see that my answer is 3.4. So roughly you're going to get an answer of roughly 3. Now, it might get bigger than that, it might get smaller than that. It depends how carefully you do the measuring, okay? So I have attached a worksheet to go over all of this again, but remember what you're doing. You're going to look for 3 circles. You're going to draw around them on a page. You're going to draw in their diameters. You're going to measure the circumference. You're going to measure the diameter with a ruler. And then you're going to fill in this table. And what you should find that when you divide the numbers, like I got the circumference was 19. I got the diameter was 5.5. When I divided them, I got, well, I should really write that 3.5. I'll write 3.45, sorry, over here. So, and you just do this for 3 circles, okay? And everybody can find 3 circles at home, I'm sure. They don't have to be exactly the same as mine. Any tins or circles will do, okay?